Even these tables are vacant. You can have them for $5. You could have your own handbag shop right here across from Macy's. If those are vacant, you know something's not normal. Has a huge problem. There is a lot of vacant real estate. And according to this article, over 7 million square feet of office space. You can actually see an empty office right there across the building. And I think that's another one way down there. This office is in Soho, which is near Houston Street in southern Manhattan, but it's the same thing all over town. So that right there is the 34th Street Macy's. It isn't going anywhere. And this is like one of the hottest corners to have a store in all of Midtown. But look at this. That whole corner used to be Victoria's Secret. It's vacant. And across the street from that, this was the Gap. This store had been here ever since I moved to New York, which was in 2006. And I can remember for my corporate accounting job going in here to buy pants that could pass as business casual. And even the H&M across the street, they've always had 2 stores in this neighborhood, but about a year ago, they closed their other 2 locations and just took over this spot. So even they downsized. It is an enviable location right across from Macy's though. How long have you lived in New York for?
My entire life.
How different is this 34th Street area from what you remember? I mean, just a couple years ago, this place was packed.
They're empty storefronts, and it's absolutely like a half a desert.
This goes against my point, but you see that building? This is the Farley Post Office building, and believe it or not, Facebook signed a massive lease taking over most of the space that was available here, but that costs a lot of money, and not every company has Facebook money. There's the New Yorker Hotel, and look at this entire building totally empty for lease by owner. Will you need that if you want to expand your business? Which sells I Love New York t-shirts. There was a Foot Action here. It was pretty big. They had that store and they had the other store, but they're closed now. American Eagle, that's no longer open. This over here used to be Uniqlo. On the other side of that bus, it was a massive 2-level store, and now it's empty. When big brands are pulling out, you know that something's a little weird. This building right here is actually the Mall of Manhattan. On the ground floor, it looks like there's vacant storefronts. Maybe it's because outside you can buy designer handbags. These would make fantastic Christmas presents for someone that you hate. Look at that. This place is completely deserted. That used to be an Express. And at one point down here, there was a JCPenney's. But look at that, everything is empty. The whole mezzanine level in the basement. There were a whole bunch more over here, but they've just closed this whole section because it's vacant. It's definitely gonna come back, but it is gonna take some time. Definitely for the rest of 2021, especially while New York City still has restrictions. And the same thing is happening with residential rents. They keep falling and they're at record lows. As of right now, the median rent for an apartment in Manhattan is $700 less than what it was at the start of 2020. But there is one landlord, one person who has thought that it's the right idea at this point to raise their rents. We will go see these apartments, but I'm just flabbergasted. This guy has raised his rents over $1,000 per unit, and I'm glad I'm not in any trouble if these apartments fail to rent. So here we are. Full disclosure, I like this apartment, but there's no way this place is worth $3,500. So this is a 2-bedroom, that's where you come in. All of this is your living space. 8 feet by 13 feet. A lot of space, yes, but it's tricky to work with because those right there are the bedroom doors. Across from these, you've got the bathroom door, and that kind of makes the living room more like a hallway. You could put some seating in the corner, maybe a table over here, but I think that's about it. The kitchen's nice, but it is basic. Medium fridge, 4-burner oven with the plug right there. Whoever designed this, very smart. Cabinets are good, counter space is decent, and there is a sink sprayer. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is worth $35. The bedrooms here are also really good, and these are easily the standout feature of this apartment. Plus, we're on the 2nd floor, and that's 14th Street. This bedroom, 12 feet 10 inches by 10 feet 2 inches. And directly next to this room is almost the same thing, 11 feet 8 inches by 10 feet 4 inches. Plus, this one has a closet. Is it good? I think so. It's a walk-in closet, and it has a ladder, which I guess you get to keep. Let's see the bathroom. I was expecting worse, but there is a bathtub, and everything in here is pretty clean. In my opinion, $3,000, maybe a little bit above that, but I'm not sure this goes for $35. Because right now, in this exact same neighborhood, you can get places that are about this size, but they've just got so much more in them. Dishwashers, laundry. All right, so this place, very similar finishes, and it looks like the price is exactly the same. So also $3,500. The issue here is this apartment is a lot smaller. The kitchen's almost identical. No cord. Is this plugged in? Hey, there's a sink sprayer, but look at the living space. This is 13 by 8, but having the bathroom, the kitchen, and both bedrooms all along the walls really hurts it. I'm thinking in the corner, that's your couch. And if the couch is here, you have to mount the TV right there. But there might be a problem with that. The bathroom door opens this way, which means maybe the TV should go by the heater. Is that a worse idea? Bedroom number 1 is 10 by 9. This one's also got a closet, but it looks like it's a little on the smaller side. The room next door is 7 by 13. Not a bad size, but no built-in storage, and 1 window instead of 2. But the bathroom, this is where things get interesting. Same finishes, but look at this pole. It probably can't come out, but it is right in the center of the room. You can walk in and out of the tub though. And hey, it has a bathtub that can do more than just catch the drops from the shower. You can take a bath in here if you want it. The saving grace, I think, is that in the past, when this guy has given me prices that I thought were just a little bit too far out of line, he's been open to accepting offers. And if you want to make one, no matter how ridiculous it is, check out the video description. I'll put a link to the agent who you can talk to about this, and then our story ends, but pick another video right here, or just wait until tomorrow. I'll see you then.